When I was your age, I worked so hard to become a better reader during the school year. I worked on my reading comprehension and my analytic skills, and I annotated, and I became so much better. My teacher said that I was smart. But then the summer came, and all I did was hang around by the pool, and when school came, I was dull. Today, though, I'm going to tell you how to stay sharp over the summer. You really did work hard this year to become a better reader. If you work just a little bit this summer, you can maintain all the strides you've gained this year and enter next year just as strong as you are now. Tip 1. Read a poem a day. When I was your age, I didn't read anything over the summer between high school and college. And when I got to college, I was not ready. But a teacher there recommended that I read a sonnet of Shakespeare every day. At first, I didn't like it, but it really did help me become a much better reader. Shakespeare, it is true, is a master of the English language. And because of that, it can improve your vocabulary, it can help you understand figurative language, and it can help you get more familiar with reading works like classical poetry that have syntactical inversions and stuff like that. If you don't like Shakespeare, that's okay. You should probably read him anyway. But if that is absolutely not going to work for you, read poetry by somebody else. That's also fine. But if you want to do that, just make sure you read poetry with the same intention that you would if you were reading Shakespeare, with the strong understanding of the themes that are being discussed in each poem. 2. Read everything by a single author. You probably read something this year by an author that made you appreciate that author in a way that you wouldn't have otherwise. I did this with the writer F. Scott Fitzgerald one summer, and it really helped me understand changes in his thinking about themes over the course of his life. It'll also give you a greater understanding of the way that an author's style changes over their lives as they experiment with different forms, and as different forms become commonplace, as that writer reads other authors and changes their own understandings and abilities in writing. You should subscribe to this channel for more Zubify. 3. Get recommendations from a trusted source. That could be a teacher or a professor. It could be me.
Me.
If you put your questions in the comments and a little bit about yourself, I'll recommend something for you over the summer. You could also talk to a librarian. You know, those people in the library who are sitting all by themselves. Those people need friends. Those people are also smart, and they can help you get reading on a subject that you like. If you're interested in science, for example, read some classical science writing like Darwin's Origin of the Species. Whoa! Copernicus's Story of the Planets. Whoa! Whatever your interests, a librarian or trusted advisor can help you find something to read. You could also try reading a periodical. Reading a periodical can help you understand the world around you as it is right now. It could also help you keep up with cultural trends and enhance your understanding of social issues. Reading periodicals is also going to expose you to some of the strongest nonfiction writers who are writing today. And it'll give you a chance to see how they use vocabulary, how they use argumentative and persuasive forms, and finally, how they write about some of the topics that are very sensitive in your own time. In this way, reading periodicals can help you figure out how to write about issues that are important to you in the language and style that are commonly being employed today by successful writers. Also consider liking some videos. Do you like cats? Like this video. Finally, consider starting a peer reading group. A peer reading group is a group of people who are around your age, who have similar interests, who like to talk about literature, or nonfiction writing, or poetry, basically who want to talk about whatever it is that you like to read. A reading group, though, I have to caution you, is different from a book club. A book club is where people buy a book and then maybe don't read it and then just go hang out and eat soup and potato salad together and laugh about old times. If you want to do a peer reading group, make sure you choose people who are just as committed to reading as you are. This is especially important if you're transitioning from high school to university, because there you're going to encounter a whole new level of reading, and you need to be at least as good of a reader in August as you are right now. Thanks for watching Zubify. I'll see you next time.